Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's Ann Verillo with stampwithann.com. Thanks for joining me. It's Wednesday, June 19th. And as if you caught my last live or YouTube live, this week I am using the Friends for Life bundle for my card class to go. So what I typically do is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I share each of the cards. So Monday, I shared the first card in the series. Today, I'll be sharing the second card in the series. And then Friday, of course, it's going to be Fun Fold Friday. So I'll be sharing another card made with the Friends for Life bundle. But this is my free card class to go. So you get 6 cards, 2 of each design. I send you all the supplies to make them except for the actual stamps or the bundle. You could use another bundle that you have, but I include all of the cut, scored, cardstock, designer series paper, ribbon, embellishments, whatever I'm using to create the cards for my card class to go. So you can get that for free by placing a $45 order in my online store, excluding tax and shipping. But each week I feature a different bundle or stamp set, so it's a lot of fun if you want to come craft along. So let's get started. I will pop you down to my craft table. Here we go. All right, so first of all, before I jump in, I just wanted to remind everybody that through the end of June, we do have an extra 10% off our stamp and die bundles. So if you have a wish list or if there's something that you've been eyeing recently, now's the time to jump in and get them. So that's an extra 10% off. Normally our bundles are 10% off. So that's really an extra 20% off until June 30th. So go ahead and take a look at any of those stamp and die bundles that you've been eyeing. But there's one more good thing. There's also an extra 10% off our cut and emboss machines. That includes our mini and our regular size. So if you need a new cut and emboss machine or you don't have one, by all means take advantage of this. It's an extra 10% off. So those pretty good deal through the end of June. Okay. So let me just show you the cards again. I just want to remind you. This was the card we made on Monday. Really cute. I love the colors together. Granny Apple Green, Daffodil Delight. This is the Full of Life Designer Series paper. I did use a die here that's not in the set, so I would include this die. I think that was my Unbound Love dies. So lots of fun, lots of bright colors. I just love how that turned out. So that was the first card we made Monday. This is the card we're going to create today. I love these dies. Aren't these cool? You can do so many different things with these. This is the heart die, and I'll show you how to use this. And then I love how this layers. There's 2 different dies that creates this friend effect. And then I used a stylish shape die for this as well, and that'll be included in the kit. Anything that isn't in the bundle I'm featuring, if I use a different die, I'll die cut those and include them with the kit as well. So let's go. This is, oh, I'm so excited. This is my fun fold on Friday. Yay. I haven't put this on my blog yet, but you'll have to join me Friday for a live fun fold class, and I'll show you how to create that. Anyways, this is the Friends for Life dies. You can see here's the die for the hearts. This is the die we're going to use today. So we've got quite a bit of die cutting going on today. And this die here and this die here, this is the Friends die. And they've also got a couple little hearts. I haven't used those yet. I have used the leaf die as well. But I'll show you how we create this card today using most of those dies. And then this is the stamp set that goes with it. So you can also stamp friend. Isn't that cute? I just love that big, bold friend sentiment plus best. You can put best friend. here's the high we're going to use today, and just a bunch of different sentiments. So I really love this set, and I particularly love this too. This die, or this stamp, kind of like reminds me of this little pattern here. So super cute, but we will start making this. So here's the kit. You'll get everything you need, plus the envelopes. And let me get these out. So you'll get enough supplies to make 2 of each of this card. Okay, so this is going to be for the friend, and so is this. These are the scraps for that. This is for the heart. So again, like I said, we've got lots of die cutting to do today. This is also for the heart. You'll see we're going to get a little bit different image out of it because of where this DSP is cut. And then this is the full sheet of DSP, Designer Series paper, for the Full of Life, and we're going to die cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those out using this. So you can kind of see how it lined up a little bit. But I'll show you how to do that. And here's our card base. This is Blueberry Bushel. And let's just go ahead and burnish this edge here, the score line. And I'll go ahead and score it for you when I put it in the kit. I won't fold it because the way I ship it, it's better. And then this is the panel. Now this is 5 and a blah blah blah. It's not 5 1/4. It's just an 1/8 bigger than 5 1/4. Let's go ahead right now. I'll give you all the measurements too. I send along a PDF tutorial with all of the measurements for everything, and I give you all the instructions. And I'll send that the day that I ship out all the cards. And I want to do a shout out to the folks, my customers that have already placed an order, and they're going to be getting their card kit. I mail that out next Monday. I think, what is Monday, the 25th? So we're just going to go ahead and attach that, adhere that with our multi-purpose liquid glue. We'll set that aside for a moment. And I'm going to grab a sip of my Coke Zero. Quite thirsty today. It's going to be very hot here in central New York, Auburn. Oh, did you hear that? Hold on, I got to pick up my plate. That was smart. Me being a smarty pants. Let's see, where did the other one go? Woo, way over here. Sorry, guys. I'm bringing out the big guns today. So here's the plates that I use for, this is the large cut and emboss machine. So plate 1 and 2, so I've got that, and then we're doing all die cutting. So I've got my bottom plate, and I actually label these. So you can see right here, barely you can see, I put a little B there. Because to keep my plates from warping, I always use them in the same positions, bottom and top. And then I flip them occasionally. I think pretty soon I'm probably going to get a new one of this. I don't know. I try to just keep on going. And then this one, the T is, you can barely see it. But that's how I use my cut and emboss plates. So sorry, but I had to bring out the big guns today. And let's go ahead and we'll start. I'm going to die cut a few things right off the bat. So this is the skinny friend, which I'm going to do in green. And this is the thicker one, which I'm going to do. This is Granny Apple Green, and this is Daffodil Delight. So we're going to die cut those. I'll go ahead and put those in here right now. And I think I can probably get another one in there. The green, and then the Daffodil Delight. Actually, I'm not going to be able to. Nope. So we'll just die cut these first. And I want to show you a little trick on this. You'll probably see it when I get done here. I just want to make sure these are all even. Going through here. Here's my, I gotta work out more with my weights, friends. Okay, so here, I want to show you. Okay, so we've got this piece. You gotta be careful, these are delicate. But look right here, right there. We need that little dot. So the first time I did this, I was looking at my card and I'm like, what the heck happened? Because you can see it right here. I'm like, where is my dot? And I didn't realize, but I had tossed it out because I thought it was just all these little remnants. So, so yeah, I tossed it. So I had to go cut another one just to get that little tiny dot. So what I do here is I just use my take your pick tool and I just pick that up and I'm gonna put it aside and save it until we're ready for it, which we will be after we die cut everything. So this is, actually we can do it now so I don't lose it. This is the bottom part of the die. So I'm gonna stick my dies over there. And let's go ahead, since I don't really want to lose this, let's go ahead and adhere this. I'm going to bring out my silicone mat and I'll show you how we do this. You know, this is real good for glue. So I don't really clean this a lot. I should, but I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to use, again, I'm going to use my fine tip glue to glue this down. Here, I'll show you. This is the fine tip glue pen. So I do use this quite a bit with these delicate dies. You can use an adhesive sheet if you're more comfortable with that. Or you can just practice using this glue. So I just kind of go along the sides, and I think I shared this with you guys on Monday. Did I do? No, I did the heart on Monday. That's what I did with this. And I'm just putting some little dots. Hopefully I've got enough here. Ooh, my hand is getting a little shaky today. I don't know why. Maybe it's that Coke Zero I'm drinking. Okay, excuse me. One momento. This girl's getting a little old. Need my glasses. Okay, let's see if I can finish this. So we just dot this. You can see, I'll show you if you can't really see. And there is a little trick if you get a little too much on. You can have a little tool that will take off some of the glue. But usually I do okay with this. Let's get a little bit more there. Let's see, over here, I just want to make sure I had enough glue. This is probably the hardest part of making this card. Don't lose that little thing. I'm going to use my tweezers to pull this up. Just going to go like this, and we're going to kind of lay this down here. Just like that. You just want to press on it a little bit because I did such tiny dots that you want to make sure it gets on, it sticks on there a little. You can kind of move it around if you want. Okay. Now for this, see where that little eye is? I need that little bit of glue there. So we're gonna take this. Let me see if I can get it off with my little tweezers. We're just gonna stick it right on there, like that. So don't forget that little tiny piece when you go through your die cutting machine. You don't wanna forget that, because you're gonna be like me when I first did it and I had to redo a whole nother one. So, so we'll put that aside now that we have that. And we're still gonna need this glue, so I'm just gonna put the top back on real quick. Okay. And let's get going with the other things that we've got to die cut. Okay, so we're going to do the, let's do the white heart first. Okay, so I think I shared this on Monday. If you just die cut this like this, you'll get all of this border out. This is just going to die cut the inside part. So you need to have this to get this cut out. Otherwise, you're probably going to have to fussy cut it or whatnot. But that's how you get just the white frame. That's what we want. So we're going to go ahead and put this through the die cut machine, or cut and emboss. Isn't this fun? I don't normally bring out the big guns when I do this, but for these, I needed to. So, oh, I just want to make sure we get that there. Okay. And then what happens with this is you get your frame, right? So there's that. Here's the little remnant that I just got to get out. But you need to take your, you got it. Here's, you can save this for later. You can use this on another project. So don't waste it, because you don't need to waste it. But we're going to take our paper snips and we are just going to, see right there, that little dot? We're just going to cut that. And I'll trim that a little bit more. There. See how I did that? So we'll do that. And then I got to get rid of this. I didn't bring my trash. I have a little tiny trash can that I use when I'm die cutting. And I forgot to bring it over here. Yep. But I'm not going to get up again. So now we want to cut the inside out. So we're just going to use this. Just like this. So go ahead, bring it over here. And the other thing I wanted to point out is you can position this any way you want. So if you wanted more green in it, or you know, green at the top, you can do whichever way you want. I think I just want to get a little bit of the green and the blue and the light blue in the inside. So I'm gonna position it like that. So we'll just cut this. Okay. Oh. All right. And same thing, you can keep this for another project. Same thing here. We just have to, cut this ever so slightly. So this is going to be ready to go. Got it? Right there. So let's get this all out of the way. Now here comes the longer part for us. And normally I would have gone ahead and just die cut most of this out and show you how to get started, but I didn't do that, so you're going to have to bear with me, and we are going to die cut it together. So you could see here, I just positioned this so I can get part of those colors in. You know, if you want it all blue, that's fine, but I wanted some of that pink in there. So let's get going on this. And we'll just have to do it as we go. I wish they had more of this dye so I could do 2 at a time maybe, but they don't, so it's okay. I want to make sure I get that pink up there. Oops. Okay. So just keep on doing this. And we'll take these out as we go. Line them up. We're going to line this one up here. See, I want some of the blue and the light blue. So we'll do that. Get this out of here. And I did use almost a full sheet for that. So, because I wanted it to go down the entire card. Oops. Make sure we get this right. And if you didn't want to use as many, you don't have to. You can use whatever you think you want. So that's that one. Just line it up again. Very easy. My little muscles. Gotta get those going. So we'll take this out. Oops. Sometimes it gets a little stuck. So I gotta use my little take your pick tool. There we go. And I just kind of keep these lined up. Oops, gotta go this way. Let's see. I want a little bit of that green in there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got enough. Okay. That is 4. We just have to do this 4 more times, folks, and we'll be done. We can put the card together. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I do love this set. I made another card for a group I'm in, Simple Sweet Stampers, and we do a PDF tutorial. There's 12 of us, so I made another card using this bundle as well. Each month we get assigned a new suite, actually, because this is the full, I think it's called the Full of Life suite, but it's the Friends for Life bundle. And the suite comes with some ribbon and some embellishments, and of course this awesome paper. So I'm going to go ahead. Got to cut 3 more out. Let's see. I'm going to get some of this. There we go. Get this through here. Run it through one more time. When you guys get your bundles, do you like to try to use every, oh, look what I did. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. I didn't put it on there right. Now I got to redo it. I put it on backwards. Let's see if I can redo this. Do you like to use every die in there, or what do you do? I mean, I like to try and use every stamp and every die, but sometimes I can't because I run out of ideas, and that's where I go to Pinterest. You know, and you can also case people's other Stampin' Up demonstrators. You can case their projects and just see, that's good. You know, say that you've cased it, share that you've gotten somebody else's idea. I do that sometimes when I get really low on my mojo. I will case another Stampin' Up demonstrator's work, and then I always, when I put it on my blog, I always say who inspired me, because you can get lots of inspiration. All right, this one is not coming out. Just take your pick tool, please. Okay, there's that one. And then the last one is that pink. So we'll go ahead and we will run this through, and then we can just start putting our card together. Another cute idea would be to just stamp best up here on another piece of cardstock, and then put that up instead of the hi friend, if you're looking for ideas. Okay, this is the last one. Whew, thank goodness. Got to work out my arm. Boy. Okay. Get this out. There we go. Now let me put this aside here, and I'll try not to drop it. I like using my mini better. It's easier. All right. So let's line these all up. We're just going to get these. Oops. This one goes this way. This one goes this way, and this way. Okay. And see, you're going to get a different effect. It just depends on how you die cut all of the strips out. So now the fun part is putting these together. So let's start. I just eyeball this. I put a little bit of glue on. Try to get it as straight as possible. Move that up just a little bit more. Then we'll go ahead and do this one. It's going to be a hot one here today. I don't know if you guys have been watching the news, but all along the eastern seaboard, it's hot. So I think later today, I'm going to sit out on my dock and enjoy a little bit of the sunshine, jump in the lake. Let's see, let's make sure our greens are lining up here. Yep. Actually, this one goes here like this. Yeah. Okay. Again, we're just going to put a little bit of glue. Another cool effect you could do is you could swap them, you know, do opposite this end over here if you want a variety. I didn't think I needed that. I just liked it all. I liked it all going the same way. I'll just put that there. Again, you can use your Stampin' Seal would be fine to do this with too. Whatever your preference is in your favorite adhesive, it works just fine. I happen to use my glue a little bit more than I do my Stampin' Seal. Now let's just check and make sure these are going to line up okay. I think they are. I just like to check every now and then to see. Oops, gotta get that over there. And then we'll come in here with our last one. Okay, that looks good. I can't believe how fast June is going though. Gosh, the summer is just gonna fly by. I know it. Put that over there a little bit. Okay. Two more, and then we'll put our heart together, and then we'll layer this all up. Oh, I like to get a little bit of glue on the end here. There we go. Just to make sure it stays down there. And we'll put this here. Okay, one more. Here we go. Oops, I felt that one move a little bit there. All right, last thing we want to do is adhere the little frame, the heart frame, to this. So again, I got a little bit of glue on my hands. I want to get that off. Again, we're just going to use the fine tip glue pen. And if you guys are watching the replay, make sure you drop me a comment. I do love to look at all the comments and I answer them back. And I just like to hear from you. And if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any of my fun inspirations. And then also remember that on Fridays, 10 o'clock, I do Fun Fold Fridays. So I do those live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time I stream. And I'm really getting into fun folds. Let's see, did I get enough over here? I better put another dot. Put a dot. Okay. I'm finding that people really love fun folds. Okay, again, I'm just going to use my what do you call it? Tweezers to kind of line this up. Let me get it lined up there. Just hold on to it for a second so that it has a chance to adhere. And I'm going to show you a little trick here because I see something I don't like. You probably can't see it, but I do. And I'll show you. Oh, look, I just got it off. Well, I'll tell you this little trick I use, okay? So this is a little tool that'll get off the glue. You can see I have some glue stuff here. But if it gets stuck on your card, you can use this. And this is probably one of my little favorite tools to use because I don't like that glue getting, so you can see right there, well that I can just brush that off. So I actually got this at the dollar store. So you can get these at the dollar store, no problem. Okay, so we've got most of our elements done. Our friend is going to go up here. I kind of just eyeball. We have to stamp. Let's see, where's our, it didn't come out of the envelope. So we have to stamp our sentiment. And I'm using Daffodil Delight and Granny Apple Green. I'm just going to ink that up. And we'll go ahead and stamp that right in the center. There we go. Put that aside. And you guys know I love my Stampin' Dimensionals. So everything is getting, see there's little glue things there. Everything I'm doing, I'm putting on my Stampin' Dimensionals. So let's get our waste paper basket out here. Yeah, I see all those other demonstrators take their pick tool to quickly get these all off. I just use my fingers. Just easier for me. And I want to just put this down probably about right. Let's move that up a little bit. Get it right there. And then for this one, we're going to use our mini Stampin' Dimensionals. I'll put a couple on here. The big ones are too big for this. Oops, gotta get that up more. You don't want that to show. Let's see. Guess I've used quite a bit of these little mini ones. Ah, now it's stuck to my finger. Leave it there. We'll do one more here. Let's put it right there. Okay, we'll take these off. Another good, cute idea for this card would be to stamp the best, and then do friend. That right about there. And then the last one is the sentiment. So I'll go ahead and stick Stampin' Dimensional there. We'll put this right over here. Super simple, but we can't forget our bling. So I'm using the Tencel Gems 4-packs. Again, I used those the other day as well. And we'll just stick a couple in here, just random. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see that one. So I'll stick maybe down here. Yeah, I'll do it right here. And then we'll put a couple green ones around. One here. One up here. No, right here. And I'll use another green one right here. There. And then we will tie, let's see. I've got the Baker's Twine 3-color pack. And I'll tie a little double bow. How's that? We'll finish this off. Probably a little bit too long. Let's shorten that up a little. Okay. I'm just gonna double it up. Put this over here. Tie a little double bow. If I can get my fat fingers in there to tie it. There we go. And see, this is how my bows end up, right? But I just take the little tails and I pull that through till I get the size I want. Probably want it a little tiny bit smaller, like that. And I just kind of play with those a little bit. And then I'll just cut off these tails. Yeah, I know I'm wasting a little bit of it, but hey. And that's where we're going to do our bow. And for that, I need my mini glue dots. So we'll just pop that little double bow right here. And my little thing is in the way, but that's okay. So there you have it, the complete card number 2 in the series. Aren't they cute? I love them. And I love these colors. Got a little thing on that. So, let's take off the glasses. I don't need them now. So thanks for showing up today and learning how to make the second card in the series of the Friends for Life bundle. And don't forget, check out my blog and check out my online store. The bundles are stamp and die bundles are on sale for an additional 10% off, so that's 20% altogether. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. If you're on the East Coast or even I think Texas was getting hit really hard too with the heat. Wherever you are, try and stay cool and healthy. We'll see you on Friday for a fun fold card. Bye.